Hey guys, Will here. I'm making this video to sort of help further promote a suggestion I was doing on the World of Warcraft forums. That suggestion being random Battleground dailies. Um, Before I sort of go any further, I want to make it very clear this is not dailies in the sense of the old Wrath of the Lich King daily quest where it was just win a Battleground. It's daily quests in the sense of refocusing the games back on the objective and to sort of promote objective play. And this is also in purely public battlegrounds, meaning no rated battlegrounds allowed. You have to do these daily quests in public battlegrounds. So an example would be, let's call it flag capping quest of the Hydralisk. The reward would be 250 rep with the Silverwing Sentinels and 20 gold. Um, the objective of the quest: capture 3 flags in Warsong Gulch. This could take you multiple Warsong Gulches, but all that matters is that you're focused on capturing flags instead of farming the middle, and that's how you get your reputation. That's how you can get some reputation with the Silverwing Sentinels, and sort of focus on winning the game rather than farming mid or farming graveyards. Another example of a quest would be flag carrier killing of the White Whale. Again, say 250 rep, 20 gold reward, except this time it's kill 5 flag carriers in Warsong Gulch. You get the same sort of thing, but it's sort of a way to mix it up. You can also have ones like returning the flag, and I think those are really the big 3 things you could do in Warsong Gulch. Or even Twin Peaks. You could even combine them to have the quests be capture 3 flags in Warsong Gulch or Twin Peaks to give players a wider variety. Say you don't like Warsong Gulch, you could still do it in Twin Peaks. Except maybe cut the rep in half if you have it in either or, because Silverwing Sentinels don't really care about Twin Peaks from a lore perspective. And then you could go on to sort of the domination style battleground. Sorry if I stumble over myself. I'm a little bit nervous. So the domination style battlegrounds, Arathi Basin, Battle for Gilneas, capture nodes, defend nodes. You could have those 2 types of things. For King of the Hill, which is Strands of the Ancients, I think that's the only King of the Hill battleground. You can do, say, like plant Xephorium or destroy Y vehicles. People sort of automatically play the objective, though, in Strands. I think that's because it's the worst battleground in the world. That's my personal opinion. I really haven't thought about King of the Hill objectives and quests all that much, just because every time I go into Strands I want to kill myself. Anyway, but then there's sort of the Attack the General group, which would be Alterac Valley and sort of Isle of Conquest. I want to lump Isle of Conquest in here because they're the 2 sort of war of attrition things. They're definitely different, though, because of the type of objectives in each. So for this one, I would say capture X nodes, or destroy X towers, or defend X nodes, defend X towers, and then you could sort of lump the Alterac Valley ones together, unless you do them as separate quests. It's sort of hard because they're the same archetype, but they have drastically different things. And so then there's Eye of the Storm. I love Eye of the Storm personally. It's that nice hybrid between capture the flag and domination. What you could do is the same thing as as the domination, the capture the flag types. You could have the flag captures, you could have the flag defender kills, or flag runner kills, you could have the return flags, you could have the node captures, you could have the sort of defending nodes, it's a little bit harder to do the node defends and the node captures because of how the nodes work in Eye of the Storm. They're based on time rather than clicking on like a doodad, I guess, like on a flag to capture it. So after all of those, after you have the specific battleground types and the specific battleground quests, either or works. I would personally prefer specific battleground quests, just because that would open up a door for more variety, more rotation, and it would open up more dailies for the sort of casual or even the more hardcore PvP community. And if there are specific battlegrounds for the original three, Warsong, Arathi Basin, Alterac Valley, you could have those quests then give reputation for their factions to make the grind a little less stressful, but it doesn't trivialize that grind because you're only getting like 100 rep a day, 150, 250, something like that. And then on top of that, you're getting reputation for completing the objectives in the battleground. Hey, it's a sort of a bonus there. After all of that, though, say have an overarching quest that takes multiple battlegrounds to do, and that's how you get your 100 conquests for the day from your battleground, and that extra like 375 bonus honor, and then some gold, like 30 gold or something, like 3 daily quests worth of gold. I think that ends up being like 30, maybe 40 gold. But what you have to do for this one is it'll take you multiple battlegrounds again, but you have to deal like say you only do 1,000,000 damage per battleground or 1,000,000 healing. You have to get 3 times that to complete this daily. Those are just hypothetical numbers, but they work for the purpose of this example. So you have to do 3 battlegrounds where you're doing sort of your average number of stuff. You don't really have to go above and beyond. You might have to do 4, you might have to do 2, depending on if you have like a really, really good game or a really bad game. And so, you turn that into a new specific NPC. Speaking of NPCs, though, where are you going to get all of those battleground quests from? Hopefully everyone remembers those battle masters from Vanilla, BC, and Wrath, where you had to go and talk to them to queue up for the battlegrounds. What these daily quests do is it gives them a very specific function. It gives them quests that players can pick up and turn in. So that's sort of where I'm going with this, is it gives the NPCs an option. It sort of focuses back on the gameplay. It's a slight nerf to the Justicar grind, and it sort of gives people something to do to mix up their normal battleground play. So instead of a player who traditionally really likes farming in mid might say, hey, I really want to, start doing these daily quests to make some gold to cover my repair bills, or, whatever, to help me buy that sweet enchant or those gems. This sort of gives them an outlet to do that while still doing content they hopefully enjoy. If they're doing Battlegrounds, they should enjoy it. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, for listening to my thoughts. If you agree with what I said, or if you like the idea, I'll post a link in the description to my forum thread on the Mists of Pandaria Beta Battleground, Arena and PvP forums. Again, thank you for your time. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments, and I'll answer anything I can. Thank you so much.